The roar of Lincoln International Airport assaulted Emily Harper's senses. Today, final boarding calls felt like ticking clocks on her dwindling hopes. A soul-crushing job rejection lay behind her. This flight was her only lifeline, her escape from a cold night on an airport bench. Her worn backpack felt heavy, a manifestation of a draining week. She clutched her boarding pass, navigating Terminal C. People, a blur of hurried bodies, shoved past. The gate for Flight 872 to Northwood was in sight, but a dense knot of passengers still crowded it. "Final boarding call," the agent's voice cut through the din. Emily's heart hammered. So close. Then a soft thud. Behind her, an older man, easily in his 80s, had dropped his cane. His bag's contents threatened to spill. His wrinkled face was a mask of confusion. He seemed overwhelmed, an island in a rushing river of indifferent travelers who sidestepped him, oblivious. Emily hesitated. "The gate, you'll miss it," her mind screamed, but her conscience, quieter yet persistent, saw the tremor in his hands, the fear in his eyes. Could she walk away? No. With a sigh, Emily abandoned her spot. She knelt beside him. "Let me help you, sir," she said gently. A weak, grateful smile touched his lips. "Oh, thank you, dear." Emily quickly gathered his scattered belongings. A worn book, glasses, a small framed photograph, and repacked his bag. She retrieved his cane. "Which gate are you headed to?" He fumbled for his ticket, looking lost. "My flight isn't for another hour, but I get so turned around." He did look frail. The thought of him navigating alone was unsettling. "Here," Emily said, offering her arm. "Let's find you a comfortable place." She walked him slowly to a quieter section, found a bench, and helped him settle. He still seemed disoriented, so she stayed, chatting softly, even buying him a warm tea. He sipped it gratefully. Only after certain he was calm did Emily look at the departure board. Her gate, C-27, her flight, 872. Next to it, in stark letters, "Departed." Her heart plummeted. No refunds, no rescheduling. Her only way home, gone. Tears pricked, but she blinked them away. She didn't regret helping. Kindness wasn't regrettable. But the price felt steep. The older man, watching her with an unexpectedly keen gaze, spoke softly. "You missed your flight because of me, didn't you?" Emily managed a small smile and nodded. "It's okay. You needed help. That's what matters." He studied her, his eyes surprisingly sharp. The earlier confusion seemed lifted. "What's your name, child?" Emily Harper." A faint, knowing smile. "Emily Harper. You don't know who I am, do you?" She shook her head, puzzled. He reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a sleek embossed business card. Charles D. Whitmore, founder and chairman, Skytop Airlines. Emily's jaw dropped. Skytop Airlines. The logo was unmistakable. The airline whose flight she had just missed. Was this a prank? But the card felt real, and the quiet authority now emanating from Mr. Whitmore was undeniable. He saw her shock. "I often travel through our airports," he explained, his voice now carrying command and wisdom. "Unannounced, often in disguise. It's my way of seeing things as they truly are, how people treat one another when they don't think anyone important is watching." He paused, a hint of sadness in his eyes. "Most are too rushed. Many ignore me. Some are cruel. But today, someone chose kindness over convenience." Just then, an impeccably dressed woman approached. "Mr. Whitmore, the car is ready." He nodded, then turned to Emily. "Come with me, Emily," he said warmly. "Let's fix your flight. And then, we have something more significant to discuss." An hour later, Emily wasn't on a cold bench, but in Skytop Airlines' exclusive VIP lounge. Muted lighting, hushed atmosphere. In her hand, a new ticket. First class, direct to Northwood, complimentary. As she sipped champagne, still dazed, Charles Whitmore handed her a folder. Inside, on official letterhead, was a formal job offer. It was for a senior position in Skytop's corporate social responsibility department, reporting directly to him. He explained it was a role where she could channel her innate compassion and integrity into tangible action, helping to shape the ethical fabric of the company. Kindness, true empathy, Emily, Mr. Whitmore said, his eyes earnest, is a rare and invaluable commodity in business. I don't just want it as a footnote. I want it to be our foundation. I believe you can help us build that. Emily's life pivoted that day. From disheartened job seeker to a professional poised to shape corporate values in a billion-dollar company. All because in a moment of pressure she had chosen humanity over hurry. She had chosen to see someone in need when others looked away. The transformation was profound. She had walked into Lincoln International Airport, facing a lonely night and an uncertain future. She was leaving with a renewed sense of purpose, her quiet act of compassion having unlocked a path she could never have imagined. Her simple choice had rippled outwards, not only changing her own life but also setting an example of the values Mr. Whitmore wished to champion within his vast organization. The airline chairman had been searching for authenticity, for a sign that genuine human decency still thrived amidst the hustle, and Emily had provided it, unequivocally. For those few who might have witnessed her small act in that busy terminal, the hurried passengers, the gate agent who perhaps noted her absence with a fleeting thought, they would likely never know the full, incredible story. They wouldn't see her later, in the quiet dignity of the VIP lounge, nor would they understand the depth of the opportunity that had just unfolded. But perhaps, just perhaps, the memory of her selfless pause, a brief moment of stillness in the rush might linger. Perhaps they might think twice the next time they saw someone struggling, and never again underestimate the profound, often unseen, life-altering power of a single selfless act. The ripple effect of kindness, after all, often travels in ways we cannot immediately perceive. Mr. Whitmore, for his part, felt a renewed sense of optimism. His incognito visits often left him disheartened by the casual indifference he witnessed. Emily's gesture was a balm, a confirmation that the principles he valued were not mere ideals, but could be lived realities. He saw in her not just an employee, but a future leader who could help steer Skytop Airlines towards a more compassionate corporate culture, proving that success and decency could, and should, coexist. Her empathy wasn't a weakness in the tough world of business. It was her greatest strength. If stories like Emily's resonate with you, reminding you of the quiet power that lies dormant within our everyday choices, you'll find more tales that stir the soul and spark deep reflection right here at Fable Crypt.